Have you ever thought about cheating on Steph?
That's Tasha, that's Steph. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest. We gon' eat a little, drink a little. Our story time is the best. Have you LOL when you click play? No, this ain't no clickbait.
What up, y'all? I'm back with another video. Let me introduce myself. I'm Tasha. Steph is my better half. She's not here today. We usually do videos together, but today I'm doing one by myself. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the family. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate the video, give it a thumbs down. Today I'm doing a deshelled king crab seafood boil, whatever Stephanie says. Yeah, that. All right, let's get into the video, y'all. Bam! I'm back, didn't go anywhere, but I pretended like I did. So anyway, I already told y'all what I have. It's all this, and I'm just gonna do some lime on top, which I never do. And what I'm about to do, y'all, is just smash a little bit because I'm very hungry. And then, which I always am. Yes, somebody said that the other day. And then I'm going to, I asked you guys to give me a Q&A. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try not to eat too many potatoes, even though I want to, because I don't want to get full fast. I want to eat for y'all. Some of you are not even here for the eating. Some of you come here for the story times, the antics, or whatever it is. Hi, baby. For those who are new here, that was a deconstructed potato volcano. I didn't construct it, but that was for y'all. I think I should just get right into the Q&A. No, wait. Give me a minute. Give me a second. Because I'm starving. I did eat today. Why do I keep lying to myself about potatoes, y'all? I do. I'm sick of me. Nobody likes that stuff that much, but me. Did I bite that? Okay. So, I'm really hungry. Let me slow down. This video gonna be short, cause I'm gonna eat all my food. Y'all, today I went shopping for our anniversary, because our anniversary is actually tomorrow, the 18th. Today's the 17th. I don't know when this video is coming out. We have several videos already recorded, but I went and got Stephanie a couple things for our anniversary. We had a budget. I went over the budget, y'all. And I knew I shouldn't when I did. Okay. So this is what we gonna do. We just gonna take all them. Yeah. I already have shrimp in my mouth. All right. I'm gonna start the Q&A. For real this time. First question. Oh, for this Q&A, I'll warn you if there's gonna be something that kids shouldn't hear, I think, in my opinion. So I don't know. All right, this is my last potato, I promise. I'm pretty sure. All right, Tasha, have you ever thought about cheating on Steph? Absolutely not. when I decided to marry Stephanie, I was done with all my antics, okay? So, oh, and before then, when we weren't exclusive or whatever, of course it was whatever it was. But no, I have not. And I'm not lying. Oh, I'm sorry. I wanted to shout you guys out. That was Alfaro that asked that question. Next is Tiffany. She says, do you guys believe that there is a cure for cancer or HIV and every other sad illness that people die from every day? Okay. So, yes, I do believe that that is preventable. Now you know how to prevent HIV. You gotta kind of stay away from people who have it. I mean, as far as bodily fluids. As far as the cure, I'm not sure, but I think cancer can be. I think there's something, I just don't know what it is. Do I think that Big Pharma knows about it and all that? I don't know. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but because I'm not sure. But I do think there's a way to prevent it. Probably natural ways to cure it. I've heard a lot about baking soda, and I definitely think that if I got an illness like that, I would try it with cancer. Simply Toya, she says, do you allow your son to date, or is he too young? I have 2 boys, and my 12-year-old is already starting to talk with girls on Instagram. Our son is 15. Although, I've told him for years that I didn't want him having a girlfriend until he was 17, 18 years old. Stephanie says college. I had a conversation with my brother recently, and it kind of made sense to me about not really telling them they can't have something, but more so just guiding them into what you think is best. Because they're probably going to do whatever anyway, possibly. Maybe not, but that might cause them to be unhappy. So, I don't want him to, but he can, you know, I guess. XX Slump XX says, would y'all ever do a collab with a fan eating because I'm hungry? Absolutely. Oh, this is a lobster? How'd that thing get so little? Excuse me, y'all know I don't eat lobster, right? But I'm about to eat this one. This is a lobster. So, I'm actually gonna do all that. Look at this lobster, y'all. I don't even eat lobster, but hey. Why it was so hard to eat? Okay. Yes, we would collab with a fan, a viewer. Absolutely. We want to. We actually were planning on collabing with one kid, but it didn't happen. La Femme Nikita says, how long should it really take for your spouse to propose? Now that one is, I think that question is kind of hard for me to answer. I think me and Stephanie were dating exclusively for 2 years. A little over 2 years before I proposed. But we knew each other longer, a little bit longer. But I mean, I think that when the person is ready to propose, that's when they should propose. And there was no timeline. I mean, if he or she is not ready in a year or 10 years, they shouldn't propose. When you love that person and you want to be there for them, with them, and when you don't mind them being all in your business, basically. Not that that's going to happen, but when you're married, you know, your business is their business. Yep. Messy Tessie. Here's that corn. Yeah, like how I looked at y'all when I bit the corn. Or is that like weird? It felt weird. Beauty with Julia. She asks, how does it feel to have a successful YouTube channel? Did you expect it? No. I think we're doing pretty good. You can always do better. You can always do worse. That's how I feel about everything in life. I didn't know that we were going to go this far. I knew that there was potential for it to go far, but it's honestly scary, but it's also, excuse me, it's also exciting. So right before we started YouTube, I had just finished school and got an associate degree in computer networking, and I was just getting my first computer networking job at a corporation. And then me and Stephanie had a discussion and we decided to do YouTube. She also had just graduated with a bachelor's degree in finance, and she had plans of doing one thing as well. So we have something to fall back on. But what I'm saying is, what's scary is, you know, you're doing this now. What if YouTube shuts down tomorrow? Then you have to figure out something else to do. You know, this is what you've been doing for so long, and now you got to figure out something else. Which, of course, if you use your brain, you know what you need to fall back on. You have something to fall back on, or you're doing something at the time. I think a lot of people should be doing that. But that's it. It feels good, but it's also scary. The good part is that I get to spend a lot more time with Stephanie, and we get to eat and we get to talk. We actually have met people on here, and we met people out in public a couple times, and we enjoy the new relationships and friendships. I mean, and talking is even therapeutic for us to be able to talk to you guys, have little story times. It's therapeutic when we talk about certain things, you know, and when we get info from y'all. That was probably boring as hell for some of you. You probably clicked off, or Stephanie just totally skipped that whole part, because that was probably boring as hell. That answered Kaylin Nelson's question as well, because she says, if you were not doing YouTube, what type of business or job do you think you would be doing? I know I would be doing something in computer networking, cabling, and continuing to do taxes, maybe some nursing here and there. I don't know about nursing. Excuse me. Miss Fortune asked, how long have you been a nurse? I have been a nurse since 2010, so 9 years. Sparkle Cupcake says, do we like to eat the same things? No. I do not like to eat octopus, and Stephanie must really enjoy it, okay? Because she keep playing and eating octopus. I don't care for octopus. I like spaghetti. She loves Mexican food. So we don't love the same things at all. 80 Elise says, any budget advice for couples? Definitely. I feel like you guys should not impulse buy. You shouldn't, like, for instance, I like shoes, right? But I don't buy a whole bunch of shoes just because I like them, because I don't want to spend all that money. I want to save. I feel like if you guys can't afford to have one car, do that. Me and Stephanie don't have one car. We have a car apiece, but at this point, I wish that we only had one car, because we don't use both of our cars like that, and we could save a whole car note. We both have car notes, so. Che Wassa, have you spoke about how you met your son's father? I did. I have a video. It's called How Did I Get Pregnant? And also Two Women Raising a Son, or something like that. We did that. Kimberly Oates says, how about your viewpoint on, if I'm 50, how young should I date? I'm often taken for 40 and younger men come on to me all the time. I'm married. Oh, I've been married before, and my husband was 4 years younger. I have dated guys as young as 37. What's your feedback? I don't think anything is wrong with dating younger than you. You're as old as you feel, and not only that, we're all adults. As long as that person is an adult, and I don't mean just 18. I feel like it might be kind of strange if you were 50 and dated an 18-year-old. But if they're on your level, I don't think there's anything wrong with dating them. I mean, somebody can be mature and be 20, but that doesn't mean you want to date a 20-year-old. You know, I don't think that's right, because they're really not that mature. Kishi Gabriel says, can you do a deshelled seafood boil for this video? Yes, my dear. Here you go. Deshelled seafood boil. And I know that I'm not eating a lot, and half of you are probably gone, but I'm not really that hungry anymore. I'm not gonna stuff myself, okay? Little poo-poo, I'll eat an onion. I'll eat some onions. Like, y'all want me to eat my own? I'll eat an onion. Onion. Onions, okay? This is so funny. My 5 keys, yummy. My question is, why do you, Tasha, give up on everything weird food challenge? You look at the food like you want to kick its ass. Tasha, can you do a weird food challenge channel just because you give up so easy? P.S. Hey, Steph, for real? Okay. So you want me to do a video by myself doing weird food? That's messed up. All right, this is my last question, and I'll finish the Q&A another time. Lizette Clark says, hey, beautiful ladies, how are you doing today? Wonderful, Lizette, how you doing? Do you guys believe in the afterlife? Have either of you ever experienced any paranormal activity? Peace and positivity. Lizette, yes, I believe in the afterlife. Have I ever experienced any paranormal activity? I'm not sure. I've heard that, I mean, when I was a kid, there were some issues. I talked about it before as far as like the dishes moving. And I did a story time on that. So that I have felt, and then the curtains were moving a little bit. But like I said, I was young, so I don't know if this story was just told to me or if it was true. But I did, I feel like I remembered that stuff. As far as believing in the afterlife, I believe that there is another world. We can call it heaven. I don't really know what it's called. I feel like the Bible says it's heaven, but I don't know what it's actually called, what God actually calls it. But I do feel like there's a place that we go to. I've also been reading something. Anyway, this is really long, so I'm gonna let it go, but I'll just real quick. I've been reading something, it's like some yoga stuff, and it was just talking about some shit, but Stephanie probably gonna cut that out because I don't give a fuck. Nope. Okay, anyway. All right, y'all, I'm done with this video. I know I pretty much didn't eat anything. Y'all probably mad as hell. Like, really, Tasha? You got a whole bowl? You know what? I promise the next one I'm gonna eat it all. I'm gonna get a smaller bowl and fill it up, but I'm not going to stuff myself. I'm not gonna do it. So, but I love you guys. I hope I answered enough questions. I hope this wasn't too boring. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Like I said, if you don't like the video because I didn't do enough, thumbs it down. It's all good. I still love you. We can agree to disagree. You guys, hit that notification bell, set it to all so you will be reminded of uploads, live streams, premieres, not supremes. And until next time, only good vibes. Peace. Stephanie gonna be mad as fuck. That shit 26 minutes. I'm sorry, baby.